So my name is Mbonisi from Mbonisi.com. So let's say you want to build or design a website using WordPress. So this is a WordPress website design tutorial. So let's start with the basics, right? So you want something, right? Where will be your website sitting on? Where will be your website files? So probably you want it to be accessed by what? By a lot of people via internet, right? So that means you need a hosting package. There's a lot of hosting providers which you can choose from, or you can actually use what I also recommend, where you can actually pay at least $45 per year, right? Or you can actually choose the package where you pay £3, $3 something per month so that you can actually get started. But you also need a domain. So I said Mbonisi.com, this is a domain, right? Which I also pay every single year because I want also to be visible online as a personal brand, as a business. So you can actually get that approximately $15 per year. So these are the costs which you actually need to know, right? But if you're someone with the savers or maybe hosting it, that I do not even understand. It will take ages for me to actually say that. So we're just gonna start by what? Actually using a hosting package. For me, I'm using Hostinger. So which comes with actually favorable packages there. So what I can do, right, on my Hostinger account, what I need to do is actually go on the page, right? Pick a package which I'm using, then I click add a new website. Then I click where it says WordPress. So after clicking this, right, we are actually going to be redirected to a certain page where I need to put my email, my password, then I click next, right? That means if you already created a hosting account and you have a paid package, right? So I'm gonna create blank site, then I'm gonna use temporary domain, right? Then I'm gonna install WordPress. Yeah, so it can take a few minutes depending with the internet and the speed of my computer, but usually it's the internet which plays here. So I'm just gonna wait for it to complete. And so this is where you can actually decide what kind of website you want to build or design, which you can actually do before starting to design, or you can actually work like me. I have got an idea, then I research it, then I see whether there's actually competitors, and also maybe there are actually websites which has been designed by other people which I might actually like. So now we are in the dashboard, right? You see my hosting package is expiring next month, which because I pay it per month and it's a bit affordable and maybe a bit expensive over time, but this is favorable. So this is my dashboard, and this is a temporary website which I've been given, right? And I can actually work on deleting everything in the WordPress dashboard. So in the dashboard, right, what most of us designers do, right, in WordPress, we come and delete almost like everything, right? So that we want to start somewhere fresh, delete everything, right? I'm clicking trash here, everything deleted. I'm gonna go under post and I'm gonna delete also here, right? And check under media if there's any footage. There's none. And now I go on under the settings, right, where I can actually give the website my name or my business name. So there is where it says site name, right? So let me call myself Givey, right? As in gift. Tagline, okay, we might actually write what Givey actually do. So Givey is a what? It's a website designer, right? Just like that. So whenever a person visits my website, right, after I click publish, save, if I come here and refresh, right, you will see this will be changed. So if I click refresh, you see what's happening. So it says Givey website design, which is actually the first step to search engine optimization. Then what you need to do next, right, you can actually create a username, right, separate, give you yourself a name, etc. Everything, it will be easy. It's just something which you can actually do on your own. Then there's a part where it says appearances. I'm a fan of actually using Elementor, so I'm gonna actually use Elementor for this. So I'm just gonna go there, right, and click Add Theme. Then in the search bar, there it is. Hello, Elementor. I'm going to actually install this theme, right? Which will be my building block, etc. Or I can actually install Astra, right? Which is most common for most people, because when we got introduced to WordPress, we started using Astra before, or Div, etc. But everything works. So I'm gonna activate it just like that. Then I'm gonna actually be told to install I was about to say Illustrator. I'm going to be told to actually install Elementor, which is our page builder, which we actually use to drag text, drag headings, and actually build something. Okay, I'm gonna click install Elementor, right? And I'm just gonna wait for it to do it. So if you have an account, right, if you want to actually connect your account, you can actually do it, but I'm gonna skip it so that you can do it on your own. So Elevate, now we're not gonna go for Pro because we want to start learning or want to start building stuff. I'm gonna click skip. Then you can actually jump into actually getting a blank, or actually choose some templates which have been built by people. But if you see, right, on this page, you find out most of the templates out there, they're advanced, which means you need to actually pay for, right? You see, so but if we check anything here, right, let's just scroll around. Anything you can actually view and actually do the same and recreate, because you are a designer. You can actually do these things, right? So right now we are not able to actually see these templates, because I don't know, maybe it's limited a bit, but okay. Right now, so as you can see, we can actually recreate this, which is actually easy to do so, as long as you know how to go about it. Or we can actually go back to the library and check whether there's anything of our interest, right? So I'm gonna scroll around. So this one might be the best bet of actually offering the design, etc. So this is the trick, right? So let's say you're just beginning and you don't know themes, you don't know fonts, etc. You have to actually install it's called, is it a plugin? No, it's actually a Chrome extension. If you are a big fan of using Google Chrome, I'm gonna come here, right? And this is called what font. So this what font is gonna actually allow me to check which font is being used on a website. So if I click here, right, sometimes it will actually pop and show me, but it seems like it's not showing because maybe they might have protected. But by just actually entering into the whole website, right, it seems like they are using what's called Roboto. That's the font which is being used here. So let's say this is our guide, right? This is our guide, right? So I can actually guide you on how to build this, for example. So we go back to our dashboard by actually clicking here, clicking dashboard, and we're there. Then if you want to create a page, you have to actually go where it says pages, right? And add a page. So because we're starting, we need to start with a home page, right? So I'm gonna actually name it home. So before this, I'm gonna click X, close. Under title, I'm going to give it a name called home, right? Then I'm gonna go there, click publish, and then our page is published. It doesn't mean that it's finished. If you actually view, right, this is blank, right? This is blank. So I'm gonna go back again. Then I'm gonna highlight click where it says edit with Elementor. Click it, man. Then after clicking that, then we are redirected to our building place, our favorite playground, where we'll be actually designing everything. So I'm gonna skip. You can actually go through this if you want, but whatever. So on this, right, there are certain things which I don't want on this page. So there's this called page settings. I'm gonna click on it, right? Then I'm gonna go where it says hide title. Follow me here. Hide title. I'm gonna hide the title home. Then I'm gonna go back. So this is our section, right? Our hero section, our first section. We want to put everything about you or your service or your business, etc. But let's go back to the theme here, right? Which you can see here. So this is how it looks. So there's another heading, then there's a text, then there's a button, right? So welcome to our website, etc. Blah 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 blah. Then how does it look on a tablet? Okay, I'm actually gonna close this, right? And I need to close what font. Go here. On our tablet, it looks like this. On our mobile phone, it will look like this. Yeah. So let's go and begin. So I can actually copy this text, right, to save my time from actually typing everything, right? So I'm gonna come here, click here, flexbox, a container where information will be flowing downwards. I don't know what's on the vertical. These things confuse me, but I know my way around. So I want to enlarge this, right? So in order to do that, I can actually click here so that I make sure it's selected. Then on our left side of the screen, go under styles. Then, go under layout. And then under minimum height, you can actually add in pixels by actually moving the whole thing, maybe 730 pixels, just like that. Under style, we want to give this a background color. It's more like you're actually writing in CSS, but you're just tapping things on the screen and it's happening like magic. So I'm gonna choose a color. Let's choose black. I don't know why I chose black, but well, this is it. But you can actually choose a gradient color if you've got a choice, right? So, but let's just work with this. Then I'm gonna go on the left side of the screen, right? Click where it says add element. Then I want to find a heading, which I'm gonna click and drag and drop on this space. I can actually duplicate it, or I'll do the same by going here and dragging the heading again. So next, I want a paragraph, right? So a text editor, I'm gonna click it and drag and drop it underneath. Then I'm done. What do we need next? We need a button. So do the same thing, go here, look for a button, click and drag and drop and put it here. So let's start with working with our button. We want to change the text here. So you click it, or you click this icon and go on your left hand side, then click where it says style. If you want to change your colors, I'm gonna change this into what? Into white. Then text color, which is gonna appear on the button, I need it to be black. On the contents, if you want to change the content of what's written here, that's where you click here, then come here, text, then I'm gonna say get in touch yo yo, I don't know, forgive me. Then after doing so, right, I want, this is the text, this is this is that. But then we're gonna say welcome to Giphy.com. So I selected, you see what I did? I selected here, then I will go to the left side of the screen, click where it says content. Then I'm gonna go here, Control O, delete everything. Then I'm gonna say welcome to Giphy.com, right? Just like that. Then I'm gonna come here and write whatever I want. We are a creative, right, web agency, just like that. You see, we've got our first part of our website, and what I need to do here, right, is I'm gonna click here. Want everything to be centered, right? Centered, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna click there, go under layout, go under under content justify, click center, right? Then I want also to align things centered, right? Click what? Center, just like that. You see, our first step to building something. Then, so I need to enlarge this, right, and change the color. I'm gonna go under style. Then I can actually go with this typography. We're dealing with the typo, the typography. So I'm gonna come with a size, right, and check size 50 whether it's fine, or 70, 70 is fine. Then I'm gonna go where it says bold. I can actually change, maybe make it bold or extra bold. The font weight, it just makes it more like the font has gone for a gym workout. So main is Roboto, which is fine. And then I'm gonna click here. Then I want to change the color here. I don't like this blue. I want to make it white. Click under text color, move it to white. Voila. And then we're gonna come here, click it, go under style, change our color, put it to white. Then I want to change our typography. So I'm gonna go with this typography. Then I'm gonna maybe choose 13. No. 20, which is fine. And then the font weight, I want to make it a bit lighter, right? Or maybe normal or light, just like that. Then I want to actually space the text in between. So later spacing, I'm just gonna tweak here and make it like this. Now we see. Then I'm gonna come here, right? And I'm gonna actually go under style. Then I'm gonna go under typography here. Then maybe I can actually use 16, which is fine, so that I know the font which I'm using. Under text color, click on it. Maybe give it a bit a grayish color, just like that. Then I'm gonna click publish. The moment I hit publish, right, now it's saved and now visible. In order to do that, you highlight here and click where it says view page. Shift to another page, and this is our page. This is how it looks. Welcome to kv.com. We are a creative web agency. Blah, 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 blah. Get in touch here, right? So if you go to this template, right, which you need, which can purchase if you want. So you can see we just covered how you can actually create something like this. It's not the same, right? Because I'm just using my personal colors, which I want, but it's almost close. But if you scroll here, right, this whole thing feels like it's covering the whole screen, which you can actually achieve, right, by going back, clicking on this, and going under layout, and we change pixels to viewpoint height. I hope I'm correct. Then I'm gonna put it at 100, the whole thing as it is written here, right? I'm gonna click publish. Then just focusing on this part, there is what we call mobile responsive, right? So the text can actually look okay on the computer, but does it look good on a tablet? Does it look good on a mobile phone? This is something which you actually need to dive in. So going here, going to the screen, right? Look at it. We've got this bar, right? There's the desktop, tablet, and mobile, right? I'm gonna click on desktop. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So our font here, right? Our text here is not what aligned on the center like that. Yeah, yes, the whole container makes the things aligned on the center, right? But our text is not. So which is something which you can actually do at once. So you click here, right? Then you go with a style. Make sure you highlight under edit heading, style. Then you come here, center alignment. So do the same here, center alignment. Bah. Do the same here on the any text, center alignment. Now we're actually going to go and see how it shows on a tablet and on a mobile phone. Voila, you see everything now is centered. So on the mobile phone, you can actually want to maybe dial down this text so that it's a bit smaller. So from 7, I'm gonna just go and put it maybe at what 50, and this one I'm actually also going to change it and maybe give it to what 16. And then I'm gonna click publish, and voila, our section actually looks okay on the mobile, on the tablet, etc. If you think this text is actually close to the edges, that's good. Elementor, it helps you to do this. So I'm actually gonna come here, right? Or we can actually do it at the beginning, right? On the desktop here. It won't show any effects, but it will be applied everywhere. I'm gonna click here, come under advanced, everything we should do here, right, will be global on our section. I'm gonna give 20 pixels both sides so that it push things in within here. I'm gonna come here, and as you see now, everything is pushed. And if you come here, everything is actually pushed even on the mobile phone, because that's the default. Then you can actually click publish. After publishing, we're going to our page, refresh, and voila, you see everything is there. But then since you're using Chrome, for example, right, I'm gonna click here, go under expect, so that we can check our responsiveness of this site. I'm gonna move this and see how it actually goes. So you see, everything is being actually responsive here. You see, even on a mobile phone, everything is there. Voila. So let me just conclude now, right, so that I don't make this long. So if you followed these step by steps, right, you'll be able to actually create a certain section, and this will be good. You can actually experiment anything. If you got a question, you can actually ask me, and I'll be actually glad to help. So this is actually Mbonisi from Mbonisi.com, and I was able to actually guide you through this process. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye for now.